Guys, we are now on a countdown. Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and this is Alinga Sisters Lifestyle. We are going to feed our birds, but I wanted you to know that the birds are now 13 weeks, heading to 14 weeks, and we are still doing so well. So this time we are going to feed them and give them the drinking water. Pira hoboyin tumba. Ti mata gani pia be. So currently we are treating the chronic respiratory diseases, of which we are using our usual herbs. We have mixed ginger, garlic, turmeric and chili peppers, and we are going to do that for 5 consecutive days. This is because at this stage we have to make sure that we boost on this bird's immunity, because we are preparing them now for eggs. Since they are already 13 weeks, guys, we are left with only 5 weeks for this bird to start laying eggs. And at this point, I really do not want them to fall sick at all or to get any chicken disease, especially these respiratory diseases. That's why I decided to give them that full combination for the respiratory diseases, and of which we are going to do that for 5 consecutive days. And then we shall again give them water without any herbs for 2 days, and then we shall treat them we shall deworm them, because also at this stage we should deworm the birds. You guys, you can see I'm on a deep litter system, and the birds are always scratching down, eating lots of dirty things from down. So that's why it's also good to keep on deworming these birds. What can I do gate? So that is basically what is happening. But just know they recovered very well from the beaking. I've not recorded any mortality. However, One challenge that has come due to the baking, you can see they are not able to finish up the feeds completely from the feeders. You can see, okay. I think when now it reaches this point, when they peck on it, their beak still hurts, so they don't completely finish all the feeds like they used to. But I'm very sure they are going to get used to that, because even the older birds, they normally finish all the feeds from those wooden feeders. So that means with time these birds will get used and they will finish all the feeds. So as a farmer or a beginner, do not get worried if that happens in your farm, especially after debaking your birds. But also the fact is that they are drinking well, because I can see most of the drinkers is without the drinking water, which is good news. If your birds are drinking well, even if they are not feeding so well, you're very sure that they will recover. And then also with the herbs that I'm giving them, at least I feel good and happy that they are drinking it. And I think that is why it has kept them so active, and they were able to recover within the shortest time possible. So I told you that I'm giving a full combination of a chronic respiratory treatment, of which this is how it is looking like. We have chili peppers here, we have garlic, we have ginger and turmerics. This is very good, and actually if you keep giving your birds this combination, trust me, you will not record any mortality, you will not record any outbreak. Okay, not mortality, because mortality comes in different ways. Okay, you can end up losing a bird due to negligence, accident. So but for this disease outbreak, that's why I've managed to raise these birds up to this point without any poultry disease attacking them. So please, kindly, if you've decided to use these herbs, please, let's be consistent in using these herbal remedies. They are still shedding off lots of feathers, of which I've resorted into picking only big feathers, not those tiny ones. You can see. And by the way, sometimes you feel lazy picking up the feathers, because when you're picking the feathers, you really also see birds running up and down. They get scared. So sometimes as a farmer, you can also feel so lazy picking up these feathers. But we are really trying hard to pick up the feathers. And also, due to debaking them, the birds' rate of shedding off feathers increased. I think because they were stressed. So also stress can lead to this burst shedding of feathers. But last time we said that at this point, or at this stage, it is normal, because they are shedding off their baby feathers. And since they are now going to maturity stage, it is very important for them to shed off those baby's feathers. So we still have 672 layers right inside here, and now the older ones, they are still there. They've now laid for 83 going to 84 weeks, and there are still 292 birds in numbers. Someone giving them the feeds is still serving a client who had ordered for eggs earlier on. So they came early morning to pick their eggs. That's why you can see we've not put the feeds the other side. But always it's very important for you, the owner of the farm, to find time and come inside your farm, especially this time when feeding is taking place, because this is the time that you're able to identify those birds that are not well. Those ones that you see isolating themselves, not running towards feeds, not feeding, are the ones that are not well. Especially if like maybe you've not done any activity like the baking, because during this time that debicking is still, they're still in the healing process of debicking. Sometimes, but some certain birds tend to isolate themselves. But if not because of that, you would be worried. So immediately after finishing feeding them, we are going to give them that drinking water, and that is what is supposed to be done. After giving your birds feeds, endeavor to follow it with drinking water. Do not leave them for long without giving them the drinking water, unless if you're going to introduce some new herbs to them and you think that they may not like to drink it, you can keep them thirsty for a little bit so that all of them run to drink the water. Or if you're going to vaccinate them, you can also give them keep them thirsty a little bit. But if normal days like this, now like with the herbs, they are used to drinking the herbs, so immediately after feeding them, we shall give them the drinking water. And always make sure that no drinker is left without drinking water. So for today, that is all I had for you. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for always coming back. Thank you so much for all your wonderful love and support. Kindly let us subscribe to make this channel reach 1,000 subscribers. And please share the video, comment in the comment section. Don't forget to give a like, and I'll be so grateful. See you next time. I love you all. Bye-bye.